All right, nothing left to do then other than go into the Bright Falls AWE. I guess there is that one little section that I just didn't really go into. Oops. Do I need to do that? I do. Oops. Okay, we'll do that in just a second. This is the closest one anyway. Not a big deal.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to...
We'll teleport up to Shifted Passage and then go through. That was silly of me. Oops. Reminds me, Ati hasn't called in a while. Was a repeatable quest thing patched out? No. There still are major targets. Ati, I don't remember ever calling for these. Or like board countermeasures and stuff like that. Like all of that stuff. I don't remember Ati being the one that did that. He just gave us janitorial tasks. In my memory, and I've played the game 3 times, so.
Oh, there you are. Anyway, it's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know?
But there's a
But it does take a...
there's a set number of janitorial tasks, and then doing them, you get the Ati postcard. I thought that doing board countermeasures was how we repaid Ati. No, we repay Ati by doing the janitor tasks. So by collecting the janitorial requests off the janitor's board, and then doing them, which is what we just did. But there's a set amount of them, and then you get the postcard for doing all of them, if I remember correctly. It's the big reward for it. What do I need to do here? That doesn't destroy that. Okay. There we go. Where do I want to take this? Over here? I don't remember what I'm doing. There we go.
We need another power core.
Okay. Pick up the health. Where are the little red squares? Here we go. Oop, I thought I was on pistol. I'm just not built to pick up health. Let's see. No. Oops. Oh, we have to go through them all over again. That's fine, I guess. Go. You're on my side now. Okay. There we go. Now we do the next one. Did I get him? I think I might have. Okay, that did damage to me. I don't love that. What the fuck? Ah. Yikes. Not being able to, like, it only spawning tiny enemies makes it so hard. Yep, we do this. Spawns on this one first, I think. Okay. The tiny enemies is what you refer to as jank. I don't think it's jank. It's literally part of the challenge here. Is like they only spawn low-level enemies so that they die quickly. So you have to be really careful about how you engage. Again, I don't think that's jank. Like there's nothing here that's operating out of normal considerations. The game is working very consistently. It's just like a clever challenge. There we go. Now it's that one. Go. Okay, good. I have pistol equipped, so I don't accidentally hurt myself. And we're golden. No, we're not. Where is the last bit of goo? Here we go. There we go. Okay. There's that. And where is... Okay, it's here. It's this one. I was right. I know what I'm doing. There we go. And now this one. There we go. There we go. Now I do this. Float up. Health back. We should be golden now.
Okay, now where's the switch?
Temperance says, I assume you're running a build that makes the gun more effective than throwing furniture at enemies. Not necessarily. Kind of. I don't really think there are really builds in this game so much. You can obviously like equip certain mods that kind of affect things, but for the most part, I'm just using the base, the absolute upgrades for all the weapons. So like charge, I have thin space, which is its ultimate upgrade. Eternal fire on grip to make it refund on hit. But like either way, like you always have to manage, basically no matter what you do, you always have to manage your energy. And while telekinesis is always the strongest form of damage that you spike damage people with, you can only do it 2 to 3 times before you have to wait for your energy to reload. So I'm always going to be using the gun for one reason or another. And that's also just like the way the game is designed to be played, right? Is like you want to be shooting enemies to make health pop out of them so that you can generate HP for yourself, and so that enemies aren't hitting you all the time because you're standing still. Because it is very much like a run and gun third-person shooter. I think I have enough upgrade points in order to get one more thing, I think. I think I might need one more.
Great timing.
I just got
Hartman
it.
Just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow. I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. The hiss must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects? Ugh, it's nasty.
Real
Did you say
professional,
something?
Winston.
Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just go after Hartman. Oh, so disgusting.
I've written, rewritten. The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery. I've written and rewritten. Deconstructed, reconstructed. Experimented with different voices. Changed the style, changed myself. Forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. functional. Present, be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever, make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now.
Alrighty. We're getting close to Hartman.
Stuck. Let's go take care of it.
Okay. Eternal Fire is so fucking good. Such a crazy good upgrade.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this. I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
Forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten. He's coming. I've got to get out of here.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
Alrighty.
Going mad. Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. The story needed many beginnings, many springs, streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
He sort of did. In American Nightmare. All right, Hartman time. Alice Wake interview. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on Redacted 2017. The interview conducted by agents Shaw and Dempsey revealed that Miss Wake had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment, address redacted. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on throughout the night result in relevant hallways light bulb breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the redacted. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in her apartment. Copies of supply request L5014 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland for administrative approval.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Let's do this!
All right. Yeah, dog. Bright Falls 1976 summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deerfest. Eyewitnesses all claimed the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm, and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night, testimony from redacted. Frank Breaker, sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent, see employee file redacted, managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was canceled, ending one day early. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in the Bright Falls area led credence to the accounts of these town people. This makes it, this I believe is really specifically the event where technically Saga's father, Borland Dorr, made his agreement, or no, he got involved with the lady under the lake, and Tor lost his eye. Tor lost his wrong eye, if I remember correctly. That's the series of events that occurred. Not sure what I'm looking for right now. Why did I do all this work? What was the point of it? Oh, it's for this. Okay. Hartman. Milo, don't fuck up. Don't fuck up my computer. Milo, don't do it. Don't touch my stuff, Milo. Stop. Don't do it. You little nightmare. Okay. All the things are back, so let's go over here. And, oh, that one's not.
Get around them.
To go back here to get my energy back. How am I going to get over there with telekinesis? Oh, this is going to be dangerous. There we go. Oh, fuck. Eternal Fire is really good. It's really fucking good.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston.
And here...
But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you.
Here we go.
I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington.
Wow.
Might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
The confirmation of Alan Wake 2. This is where Alan Wake 2 was confirmed to be happening. We knew years ahead of its announcement, or I guess its release, that it was coming. And look, it's the puddle.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.
And there we go. The AWE DLC is finished. We have done the quests. We have triggered the Bright Falls AWE warning, and we've made some progress. We've gotten some stuff done for AT. So yeah, that was the AWE DLC. I think it's pretty neat.
This must be where they studied Hartman. Kind of looks like Dylan's cell. I wonder if they treated him as badly.
Now we can go back out here and head back to Central Executive. Actually, let's buy some stuff. Probably more energy. That's probably what we want right now. All right, so let's go back to Central Exec. Oh yeah, we still need to go to the ashtray maze. Peace says, bet you lost your mind over this. I was very happy when this DLC came out. I played it right away, and it was just stellar. All right. Let's see. Does Emily have anything new to say to us? Probably not.
Welcome back, Jesse.
She does.
Do you remember Mr. Tomassi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
So Tomassi is the hardest fight in the game. Easily the most difficult. Other than the boss of the Foundation DLC, the final boss of that. So that one's gonna be a little tough, I think. What do I have? Okay, interesting. Let's change my loadout really quickly. What do I want? Blast radius 68%. Yeah, we'll do that. Nice. All right, let's look at our missions. Slide projector, locate his corrupted Tomassi. That'll be the next thing that we do. And yeah, he's just in containment. He's by the turntable. I don't remember what the closest one to him is. Transit corridor south, maybe? Transit corridor, yeah. Let's take him out. Okay, let's see. Ordinary AWE. Here it is. This is where he is. This shit. This Sterling AWE. Here's Tomassi. This is the part that makes this fight tough. The enemies he spawns. Yeah, specifically you. Yeah. Oof. It was very easy to die here because of how complicated this the ads are in this fight. I'm not sure if they nerfed Tomassi himself. He used to hit like a truck too. It's like very tough to beat. There we go.
There you are.
Give me your little health nuggets. I want them. Oof. I need to remember to only fling one projectile at first and then throw the volley of 3 so that he doesn't dodge the volley right when we first get there. Just do this, hold on. This is how he works. Got a little bit of health back there. Any more I can get anywhere? Nope. I just didn't have enough energy. Ugh. It's tough. I think they definitely made him weaker in terms of the amount of health he has, though, which is nice. This fight used to be like a real marathon. Or maybe they just maybe just having Eternal Fire makes everything so much easier. So he's not dropping health, which is annoying. Nope. It caught me. All right. I think this will be the time I can do it. I just need to not get dinged right at the start. Oh. Where are their health drops? Okay. Give me the health. Nope. Yeah, the limited amount of enemy health that drops is just very, very brutal. We got it, though. We got it, though. I just need to not lay up on the pressure on Tomassi, because I keep getting him close to death. It's just I keep taking my aim off of him to focus on the other enemies who are, like, certainly threats, but, like, not nearly as dangerous as him. Nope, I'm already fucked. Shit. Where did he go? All right, there's the distorted hiss. But he got me. Fuck you. This Banshee. I keep getting like stuck on stuff too. It just feels like my energy is like constantly out. Granted, I'm not fighting him at full level, which I guess would contribute to that, but I just feel like I'm moving slowly. There we go.
There you are.
Nope. I got caught on terrain. I'm gonna do this. Here we go. Fuck. Fuck. Stay away from me. That was my one. There we go. Beat Tomassi. Oh my god.
We should start looking for any type of communications.
Whoa. Yeah, now they drop a ton of health. There we go. Alright, we did it. Sterling summary. Paranormal object appeared in a field outside the town of Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising redacted. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported as missing since the event. Local authorities arrived on the scene and began issuing orders over a monitored line of communication using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau, including redacted. Bureau agents from the regional office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after local police. The situation was contained and analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After redacted days of evaluation, the object was lifted into an enclosed truck with a built-in black rock panel to relocate it to the Bureau headquarters via the subway transit system leading into the oldest house. Ugh. That's a tough fight. But we did it.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There were reports of a large spherical container that crash-landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the pieces we uncovered. And while you're doing that, our sponsors would like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
Sterling supplement. Local witnesses report a bright flash in the field, approximately redacted. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it with intense spherical redacted, which possibly explains the light seen from town. The object is a hollow sphere made of a stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not redacted on record. Does not match anything on record. The sphere has broken a portion as if something redacted from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The communications department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor, while also using the America Overnight program to convince them it was an unidentified flying object. This AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe enough to be transferred to the investigation sector. So yeah, we have a weird polyhedral object seemingly manifested out of nowhere. Let's go over here. Grab this. I think there might be... Yeah, there's one over here as well. Grab this. Another just entropic echo. That's fun. And I don't think there's any other notes or things to pick up in this particular area. All right, shield efficiency. Yeah, I think we got everything in here. I don't see anything else. I think we're golden. Do I actually need? We need to speak with Emily. Let's go do that real quick. Central exec. Talk to M. We got a ton done. Finished up the Super Boss, did the AWE DLC. We're actually like pretty much straight shot to the end of the base game now before we have to go into Foundation.
I took care of the Tomassi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomassi. He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
We did it.
You know where to find me.
And we got some abilities, some ability points. Let's throw some points in there. More energy, always very nice. Upgrading health. Levitation could be nice, but upgrading health next is probably a good idea. Then we'll do melee damage and then use shield at the very end. It's not really useful.